Hey guys, Luke here and welcome back to Season 2, Episode 10 of my James Hart Be A Pro career mode. And in this episode, I'm going to be taking on the South Sydney Rabbitohs and the St George Illawarra Dragons. So, I actually think some pretty interesting games. I mean, Rabbitohs, some sort of, it's a pretty strong rivalry as of late. But on this game, they're a pretty solid side. Same goes to Dragons. Dragons are really, really good in this game. I don't know how they've rated them so well, but they're incredibly good in this game. Always right up the top. But yeah, we got a handful with these two sides, and Rabbitohs are first up, so we've got to deal with them first. Move on to the Dragons, and as of recent, I suppose the whole season, we haven't been playing too well. We've been winning some games, but we haven't really showed some real solid form or whatever. But hopefully we can start off a good run here with the Rabbitohs. So fingers crossed it all goes well. So the first hit up is taken by Clemmer, and we're going to be on the receiving end of the ball, but we end up overrunning them, and there's a forward pass. Great way to start the game, just what you want. And then right here, they nearly go over and score, but we come up with a try save around the legs, and then they're going to put in a little grubber it is, and we're going to watch as number 9, Michael Leach, picks up the ball, runs it out, and then we're going to follow it up with just a little bit of a scoot here, but we're just going to get absolutely smashed there. It's a bit of a useless run there. Usually my scoots are a little bit better than that, but, well, I don't really do it too often, but I thought they'd be a little bit better than that. And you might notice this is a bit of a longer video, so hopefully you can enjoy that one. But 0-0 after 18 minutes, kick return here. Had I played it probably now, would have cut back on the angle there and probably had a lot of space, but we try to just beat the play with pace, and obviously our guy just isn't that fast, and they just picked us up pretty easily, smashed us. And then right here, just doing a kick chase is Greg Inglis. He has nothing on us. We're going to tackle him so easy. Then right here, going down the short side, Brett Morris. And is it going to get stripped? No, it's not. And I thought for a second he might have went over the sideline, but it didn't happen. Right here, I think it's Isaac Luke on the ball. Ended up coming up with an error as we tackled him off him. Oh, sorry, tackled the ball and he, forced an offload just before half time. That was why he was going for the offload. But we nearly turned, we turned defense into attack there, picked up the ball, called for it. We just wanted to shift it out wide. Didn't really work out too well, but I mean, it's showing that we're trying to attack. We're not trying to, just go through the motions or whatever. But right here from the kickoff, wow, just terrible defense. They end up with a huge break. They had numbers there. They could have just drawn past, but we come up with the tackle there. I think maybe just the presence of whoever's on the left wing for us, Phillips or someone, whoever was there, the presence of them just was enough to sort of stop him from throwing the pass. But we come up with the tackle that was needed. And then right here, on the receiving end of a high shot, that was a really bad shot, and I would expect whoever, maybe Burgess' brother or something, I expect them to get a bit of a suspension there. But you see, we had great field position. There was not much time left, and then they came up with a forward pass from dummy half, and right here, so close. I thought for sure we were going to go and score. I was thinking, you beauty, happy days, we're straight through. And then right here, very poor from us a few minutes ago. We should have just went over and tried to sort of centre the ball a little bit, try and get a field goal. We got Hockinson in the side. He's the man. I can also kick, or James Hart can also kick him. So not a bad option. Josh Reynolds kick him. Like, we had a few options. Should have just did that instead. I decided to call for it and try and put James Hart into the corner. It didn't really work out. And then right here, we get a bit fortunate. We get the ball. We call for it, thinking we might be able to go through the gap. And this is in extra time, by the way. I should mention that. So the next play, we got just taking a hit up, you would think. Josh Reynolds throws a nice little pass there, and then followed up with an intercept. And you idiot. James Hart was quoted as saying, "Hold the ball, you effing idiot." But they didn't do it. And obviously, on the receiving end of great field position by the Rabbitohs. And we're defending in the line, if you haven't noticed. And the reason being, we can't concede, field position, because the computer will kick it every day of the week. So we just got to try and, keep them in their own, around the halfway mark. But you see, they're just sort of, grinding their way into great field position. Right here, they nearly score. Had he sort of went for it, I think they might have scored, because we dove and got nothing. So a bit lucky there, but 83rd minute, 4th tackle, bang it over. I think it's John Sutton. Yes, it is John Sutton. And that is game over. A 1-0 win to the South Sydney Rabbitohs. But hey, that's just what it is in this game. 5-minute halves, this is how it is. We did pick up man of the match. I didn't show the score thing. I think I was in a little bit too much frustration or too much anger at the time. Like, it was incredibly frustrating that game to lose it, because I felt we were the better side. But it's just been the theme of this season, I reckon. We've been close on so many occasions. I mean, we've had a few losses against Panthers and Roosters where they scored towards the back end of the game and sort of just killed off the game. But I mean, overall, I think we haven't been absolutely terrible. It's just a matter of those little stupid errors. Like, we got the intercept. and all we had to do was just play simple, smart football. And instead, my side decides to just throw the ball around willy-nilly without a care in the world. Like, you got the game on the line here. What are you doing? Anyways, can't dwell on it too much. Going to move on to take on the Dragons, who, like I said earlier, great side. If you look at their side in terms of going like through their lineup, you think their side isn't that great, but got Gareth Widdop on the bench, and I just find it so funny how this game can't like factor in that 5/8s and halves can actually play, together. Like Gareth Widdop and Benji Marshall are both 5/8s in this game, and they just pick one of them when obviously, both of them play together. One of them, like Benji, plays halfback or whatever, and Gareth Widdop can play halfback if needed. Instead, they picked Drew Hutchison, who I think might be like 80 rated or something on this game. So like you got Widdop who's 88 rated on the bench. It's very, very strange. And then Ewan Aiken, I think it was, who just picked us up there. If he wasn't there, he was right on us, but I couldn't resist the call for the ball there. A little bit annoyed, but I mean, we had to go for it, and we got a bit unlucky. Maybe we could have just shrugged them off maybe in another game, but wasn't meant to be here. And then we just wrong foot the number 7 Hutchison just there. Instead, we go for a really stupid offload. But then right there, the Brett Morris just, what are you doing? Like, get on your man. If that's me on the receiving end of that ball, I'm wrapped up within seconds of having the ball. Instead, Kitty Kalaman just runs through and scores. But I mean, in the end, it has to go down to James Hart's error, a stupid offload, and it might be being a bit too hard on Hart, but you don't want to be doing that sort of shit. That you got to cut that out. Although he's a rookie, you got to expect those stuff from a rookie player. But at the same time, like, just come on, man. You've played a lot of games first grade now, like 10 or so games, whatever. That's enough to realise. Don't throw that pass. This isn't under 20s. Your offloads aren't good enough. But you see here, all the Dragons offloads are pulling off. But we come with a huge tackle there, and it wasn't a wrapping tackle around the around the arm, so no chance for an offload. And right here, 5th tackle, we decided to run it because it's right near half time, and we thought maybe we can just bag a tries for half time. That'd be great. But right here, I'm not sure who it was, Hutchison or someone, stepped around the first defender, but we wrap him up around the legs there. Did have support, so they blew a try just there. But I thought Tim Brown or whoever it was, number 10, we put him into a nice little gap there, and just had to use the defenders who are around him, attackers who are around him. It's easy try, or at least an opportunity. So we just take the tackle. Every other time they decide to throw it around like crazy, but this time they don't. Now right here, they go up and score. Jason Nightingale, he's just got the stats to beat us every day of the week there. Probably should have just let whoever was out there on the wing just take that bomb, but I couldn't resist it. And I wasn't very good at catching bombs at that stage as well. So that's another try down to an error for James Hart, you would think. Although the field position, just so many line breaks. So I suppose I have no control over the line breaks being made. So I mean, that part of the game, that's all on the rest of the teammates as well. So they're not really doing any favours for us, but we're kind of just not, we're not doing anything to help either. And right here, this is a bit of a lengthy clip, I think. Now, we took the tackle just before, as you can see there. They're taking the tackle, and I think it's Josh Reynolds in at dummy half. Goes to the left, and they're going out to the left-hand side. Another tackle has been taken, and we're sort of just sitting around the middle here, just waiting for any offloads to sort of pop up. And right here, we get the ball, pop up a little offload, and there's another tackle, and that was a huge, big clip there. Nothing really happened, but I just wanted to show the sort of positioning that I have. And then we follow it up with an absolutely terrible attempt at tackle just there. I think it was Frizzell. Frizzell fucked us. Like, really, it was horrendous. Frizzell is a pretty good player in this game, but we just got absolutely owned just there. And a third strike for the Dragons. Very disappointing to lose in this fashion that we're losing in. And can they make another try? No, they won't, because we finally decided to go around the legs like we should be doing every single time. But I just can't help myself. When you come up with a try, like sort of try saver that we did earlier in the game, we come up with a big tackle around the arms, you're like, oh, nice, be able to do that all the time. My guy's got good stats now. Nope, guy doesn't have good stats, you got lucky. So you need to go around the legs. Obviously, match result, performance bonus, not great, so not really progressing that well, but is what it is, and we'll eventually find our way to the 80s. But that's where the video is going to end. Hope you did enjoy it. If you can leave a like, it'd be very much appreciated. Subscribe to my channel, also very much appreciated. If you want to leave a comment, I'll definitely take a look and try and respond to that. And follow me on Twitter at Mr. Luke YT. Thanks to the pages in the description below, as well as the playlist and that sort of stuff. And I'll see you for my next video. Bye, guys.